What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to show you how to spawn 50 Moonlords. So I've gotten a lot of requests on how to do this /SB/SM, whatever it is, and I decided it's finally time to show you guys how to do that. The way you can do it is through this thing called a T-Shock server, and right now it's the only way I know of doing it, but it's a pretty simple setup, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it today. So if it helps, drop a like, and we'll get straight into the tutorial. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is you want to open up your browser and head over to this website. The link will be in the description, and what you want to do is you want to go to download here, and you want to download the latest version. Make sure it's corresponding to the latest Terraria version. So in this case, we got Terraria 1.3.1.1 and T-Shock 4.3.16, which is the latest version. So we're gonna go ahead and download this zip. Then you're gonna open this folder up. You can close out of your browser now. And now you have this zip folder here. So you want to go ahead and open this up. If you can't open this up, you might have to get another program to do it for you. For example, WinRAR. I'll put that in the description too. But if you can't open this up, good for you. You can move on to the next step. So what you want to go ahead and do here is click Extract All and just specify the destination. In this case, I'll just put it on my desktop because I already have a T-Shock server in my downloads. So I'm going to go ahead and select Desktop. There it is. And I'm just going to untick that because you can already see it. So we're going to extract. There you go. There's all of the files there. I'm actually going to make a separate folder for this real quick. So folder T-Shock. Alright, put that all in there. Okay, so we got our T-Shock folder. Once it's extracted, you're going to want to look at the application here, and you're going to double click to launch it, click Run. You're going to see it pop up here, and it's going to go ahead and initialize some sort of things and look at your Terraria worlds and stuff. And the reason you want to start it first is so you can generate the config files and whatnot, so you can tweak the server how you want it. So in this case, I'm just going to choose one world. Max players, doesn't really matter. We're just going to put like 8 server port. Now, this really won't matter unless you're trying to play with friends or play with, I don't know, people around the globe or something. You will not have to port forward to join your own server. But if you do want to play with other friends, you will have to port forward, and I'm not going to get into that. It's rather complicated, and it's kind of just, it doesn't always work, and people always have different problems. So I'm not going to explain that, but you can join your own server. Just go ahead and press enter for this part. Now it's going to go ahead and load the world, and you might get a Windows security alert because the server is trying to use your firewall, or get through your firewall, and you're just going to allow access to that. Again, you don't have to do that if you don't want other people to join your server, but it's just easier if you just let it through the firewall the first time, so you don't have to go back and let it through. Okay, so now that the server's initialized, you'll see that it says T-Shock notice. To become super admin, join the game and type auth2291730. That's kind of complicated. I don't really want to do that. So what you want to do is you're going to type in the T-Shock console. You're going to type /user add, then any username. Just do like test or something. Just any username you want. And then you're going to need a password, so I'm just going to do 1234, and then it has to be at least 4 characters, the password does. Once you got your password, you want to add the group of the user, so we're going to do super admin, no spaces. Once you do that, it'll add an account. See, you can see that it says account test has been added to the group super admin. Alright, so you're just going to want to leave this open. Close that folder, and we're going to go ahead and launch Terraria. Okay, so once you're in Terraria, you're going to go to multiplayer, join via IP, and choose a character. Now, this part, you have to put in a local IP address. right here, this is a local IP address, and I think it should work for everybody. So once you type this in, go ahead and click accept. Make sure that you have the same server port as you set up on your server. Click accept, and now you're in. Now you're in your own T-Shock server. Now, you won't be able to run any commands until you log in to the user that you created. So we created that user test. So we're gonna do login/login in the chat, test, and then the password, 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. It'll say authenticated as test successfully. So now we are logged in with super admin powers, and this enables us to do tons of things. And if you want to see all of the commands, you just type /help in the chat, and then you can type /help2 for more, etc, etc. So this is how you do /spawn boss. That's what /sb does, spawn boss. /sm means spawn mob. And you can either put in the mob's ID, such as a number, like if you want to say spawn mob 423 or 432, why not? We'll spawn one of those. You can see we spawned a pincushion zombie, so yeah, totally meant to do that. Okay, so with all of that out of the way, we can now spawn the Moon Lord 50 times. To do this, you do /sb moon and 50. And there's 50 Moon Lords for you. I'm just gonna take off all my armor so I die. So I have warding on, so you know. Yeah, that's how you spawn 50 Moon Lords, and that's how you have your own server with a bunch of commands. It's a lot of fun to mess with. Spawn items in, spawn mobs in. Yeah, it's all kinds of crazy stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed that tutorial. If you have any problems, let me know. I'll try to solve them as best as I can. If the tutorial helped you, please leave a like and subscribe for more content. Peace.